Oh, hey guys, what are y'all doing here? I was about to start streaming, but since y'all are here, why don't we do a tour? Come on, let's jump in. Alright, y'all, it's CastroPlay's. Today we're back here again with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a long overdue look at what exactly my stream setup looks like every day that I play with y'all. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to show you guys a detailed look at every piece of equipment that makes the show happen. So if y'all are ready, let's dive right in and get to it. Come on. Alright, y'all, just so we can get this started here, I am going to be doing a little voiceover here, just that way y'all don't have me awkwardly standing in front of my setup trying to show y'all everything. I'm just going to give y'all a quick shot of my entire setup. We got the monitors there, we got the keyboard, mouse, the big old PC, we got the Xbox Series X, and we got the PS5. Now, let's get a little bit more in depth on here. We're going to get started with some of the peripherals. Okay, guys, now real quick, I do just want to mention I did have a couple of peripherals that I can't get a lot of video on just because they're smaller. I can't get too much video on them, but I did want to stop by and mention them real quick just because they do play an essential part in my whole setup. Starting off with a little webcam, I do have the Logitech Brio. It does record in 4K, it does stream it in 4K. It's a great overall webcam, lots of customization options, lots of filters, great overall. If y'all are looking for one, I would recommend it. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but it is well worth it. Moving over to what you might see right next to it in my whole setup shot is going to be my Elgato Keylight Air. That little thing packs a punch, man. As you can see, it does light up my entire setup. It does give you all a clear image of me the entire time I'm playing. So if y'all want to hit it up, if y'all want to take a look at it, drop down to the links below. Everything's going to be listed there. It's a little bit on the pricier side as well, but as you can see, it is well worth it. The light range on it, amazing, guys. Make sure y'all hit it up. Make sure y'all check it out. All right, let's move on. All right, y'all. Now moving on to the keyboard of the setup. I do have the Logitech G815 Clicky here. Great clicks overall, very responsive keyboard. Comes with a lot of extra features. Got a volume rocker there on the top right. Got some macro keys on the left. Great keyboard overall. Has lasted me well over a year now. I would definitely recommend it to anybody else. If you are looking for a keyboard on the cheaper side, I did use the G513 Carbon previously to this keyboard. Great keyboard as well. I just wanted something a little bit sleeker. Let me give you an example of the clicks real quick. Yep, I know you hear those clicks. They do well. They do help me a lot while playing. But anyways, let's get moved on here to the mouse side of things. All right, let's go. Now, moving on to the mouse here, we have the G502 SE from Logitech. It does come with about 7 remappable buttons that I use on a daily basis. Each one is programmed to a specific function for every game I play. If it's Counter-Strike, I got my crouch on there, I got my walk on there, I always have my push to talk on there. It's the mouse I've been using for the past 2 years. Can't go wrong with it. I have 3 backups just in case one were to break. You never know, man. Things happen. I can't stop though. Got to keep the grind going. So we always have one in reserve just in case we need to switch it up. But that's gonna do it with this section of the video. Let's move on to the next part. Let's go, guys. All right, y'all. Now moving on to the mic side of things. I do have the classic, tried and true, legendary blue Yeti microphone. It keeps my voice sounding nice and crispy day in and day out. I know most of y'all can appreciate that because we always get that one person in our lobbies with a scratchy mic, with the echo. This Blue Yeti, perfect sound, crispy sound. You can add voice filters all you want. I'd recommend it to anybody trying to get into streaming. It will be my go-to mic for a long time coming. So as always, it'll be linked down below if you want to check it out and give it a shot. So make sure you check those out. All right, y'all. Now getting into the audio side of things. If I am going to be honest with you, I use 2 main headphones slash earphones for my gaming on a daily basis. If I'm going to be on console, I'm going to use the Astro A50 wireless gaming headset. They have the best mic, the best sound. I hear footsteps from a mile away. My friends love the way the mic sounds. It's crispy, it's clean. But if I'm going to be gaming on my computer, I'm going to be using some IEMs. I'm going to be using the Moondrop Aria. The sound on those is amazing. I can hear footsteps from a mile away. I can hear gunshots from a mile away. They are tried and true, well reviewed, well known. I recommend them to anybody, man. That's what I use on a daily basis for my gaming. Alright, y'all. And now the moment y'all have all been waiting for. It's time to find out what exactly I have in my PC. So, this PC is a powerhouse. It does do my streaming, it does my recording all in one. I do have an i9 13900K. I have an Asus Z790 motherboard. I have an RTX 4090 from the MSI Gaming Trio family. I have 64 gigabytes of G-Skill Trident Z5 RAM. I have an IQ H150i Elite Capellix cooler, trying to cool the whole system down. It's hard with all that heat it's producing, man. It's hard to keep it cool, but it tries. I have five 120mm Corsair fans pumping full blast at all times, keeping those temps down. I have 10 terabytes. Yes, 10 terabytes of Samsung 980 Pros stuffed into this PC to handle all the games, handle all the video, keep everything in check for me, and it works amazingly well. Along with that, for my consoles, I do have an Elgato 4K60 Pro capture card, being able to pump all that video through in that fantastic 4K 120 hertz. No problem, guys. This PC has been the backbone to my whole setup for the past year. I would not be able to grow or play as much as I do without it. So I will always be grateful for being able to build this and have this PC run my setup, guys. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and dive into the monitors that I have on my setup. I do run a 3-monitor setup. I have 2 standing monitors. Each one controls a part of my stream that is pivotal to what I do on a daily basis. My left monitor here that is running Twitch and YouTube is a Dell 1440p 144Hz monitor. My right monitor here is going to be an LG Ultragear 1440p 144Hz monitor as well that does run my entire OBS system. Each of my monitors is 27 inches, so I have more than enough room to run multiple programs at once, run multiple tabs at once with no issues. Now, here in the middle, I am going to have my newest monitor. It is also a Dell 1440p monitor running at 165 Hz. Now, y'all might be asking, why do I play in 1440p? It's just the cheaper option. I'm not going to spend over $600, $700 on a 4K monitor when I can play in 1440p and enjoy it just the same, man. That's just personal preference. You can play in 4K if you want. I personally want to play in 1440p. So let's move on from there. Alright, y'all, and to round things out, the end of the tour, the two most tried and true elements of my stream are going to be my Xbox Series X and my PS5. Now, if y'all played with me from the beginning, you saw I could not play any PC games to save my life. I could not get used to mouse and keyboard. I was running on console non-stop, whether it was Fortnite, whether it was Warzone, whether it was Rainbow Six or Minecraft. Console was the way to go for me. As I've gotten more comfortable with gaming on my PC, I have slowly transitioned into mouse and keyboard, but my consoles will always be my go-to. They carried me through the beginning of my stream process, and they are still running some of my games today. So I will never give up on my console days. They are always going to be here in case I get a new game that I want to try on console. So these are going to be the end of my tour here, and they are going to the way I'm going to round it out, guys. So let's go. Oh, hey guys. If y'all are still here, that means you made it to the end of my tour video. If you did like it, drop a like or a follow. Make sure you come back for another video soon. Make sure you make it to the next stream as well. But in the meantime, I gotta start streaming. That means y'all gotta get out of here. So I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys.